What's happening quite often, more than ever because of this freaking pandemic, is that people are starting to realize what is their purpose. You need to have a job, you need to have a specific skills, and if you have many skills or if you have many interests, is seen frowned upon and is not well welcome, because this life that we have been taught to live wants an employee. They don't want a person who can think by themselves, and that has changed. What a moist, disgusting, gray, full of flies day. Oh my god. They're getting in my mouth, they're getting in my ears, they're getting in my eyes. They don't leave me alone. For the longest time, we've been taught that we need to be specific. That if you have many interests, you need to choose one. That you need to choose one career, that you need to choose one set of interests to follow, and that then everything will be fine. But in this new world in which we need to be more independent, in which we need to be captain of our own ship, the more skills you have, the more hats you can bear, the more jack of all trades that you become, the better it would be. There's an example. There's this guy called Joe Rogan.
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Who is the unbiased journalist? Who's the one that we trust for information?
Joe Rogan is the biggest podcaster and interviewer that the world has ever seen. He has, if you don't know him, I don't know where you have been living, but he has a podcast, he's everywhere, he's in YouTube, he's in Spotify. But he started when he was a teenager doing taekwondo. After that, he went to do a stand-up comedy.
Almost.
After that, he went into a TV show to be in a sitcom.
I'm sorry, Joe, but I can't let you do this.
Okay.
After that, he did Fear Factor.
You and your husband hit each other. That's one thing. You don't run up and hit other contestants. No, hey.
After that, he did a bit more of stand-up comedy.
When they see a squirrel across the street?
And then, because he just started about 10 years ago to do podcasting, when podcasting was not a thing.
Like, that's a weird shift that's happened in the last 10 years.
And if you see the skills that he has, all the experiences that he endured during that time, made him the person perfect for the show that he has. Because all that curiosity, that commitment into knowing things and to exploring those ideas is what brought him over to this podcast, to which he's really good at.
Well, what I do is just keep doing it. That's all I do.
To my point, the future of us is not be succinct to unemployment, to go to a place 9 to 5. I believe that we need to go ahead and try to do things differently. We need to, if we are meant to be the masters of our own ships, if we're meant to be the masters of our own destiny, we need to have all those skills that will bring us over to that goal that we might not have realized yet, but that is upon us, and that's the important thing. So don't be afraid to explore. Don't be afraid to try things out. Don't be afraid of, hey Mike, I don't know what to do. I have so many interests. I have so many topics that I want to pursue. Well, pursue them. I think of myself. And the only reason why I'm here right now doing this video is because of the choices that I made into exploring all the interests that I had back in the day. So if you have an interest in photography, if you have an interest in videography, if you have an interest in engineering, if you have an interest in jogging, if you have an interest in working out, if you have an interest in anything and everything that you might have think of, you just need to go ahead and try it. Because the skills that you gather along the way, the skills that you gather along the path, all the knowledge that you will, acquire because you're trying new things, new avenues, all those skills will allow you to have all the tools to then figure out a way into pursuing your purpose. We human beings, this pandemic drove us into a new era in which working routines, 9 to 5, getting a house, getting a car, all the things that society has told us that is the way, is not the way. The way is happiness. The way is fulfillment. The way is to have a purpose. But in order for us to have a purpose, we need to explore what that purpose is. We need to explore. These freaking flies are killing me. We need to explore what we like. We need to explore what we're good at. We need to explore what's that interest that we haven't discovered, but it's in there. It's in under our skin. It's in that wanting to do something, but we don't do it because society tells us that we need to focus on one thing and one thing only, and that's not true. So the more you do it, the more you go ahead and try it, the less afraid you are of what people might think of you, the less afraid you are of what could happen. Just go and fucking do it and try it out. So if you have these many interests, if you have these many skills, just go ahead and try them. Don't be afraid of liking many things. Don't be afraid of being a weirdo that likes many topics. Just embrace them, try them, and one of them, or many of them, will be fixed into your brain, and you will do it over and over and over and over again. And those will be the ones that will take you further into finding your purpose, to finding that thing that brings you joy, that brings you happiness. And from now on into the future, you will have something that is not your job, because your job is just a means to an end, just to put food in your mouth for now, until you find that thing that really brings you the purpose and the happiness that you want to have. Just think about it. Let me know what you think. And in the meantime, thank you very much for being there. Thank you very much for being a subscriber. If you are, if you like this episode, please like it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do it. It will be great for me, for my channel, to share this knowledge, this information, these thoughts, these opinions with more people. Remember to hit the bell so you have always notifications when I upload a new episode. And after all, with this really humid and moist day, I leave you all. Have a great day. The weekend is arriving. And as always, sayonara!